It is a big vision, and we get like surprised every day that we reach our target faster.
For years, Saudi Arabia made one thing clear. Money would not be a problem. If a city needed to be built in the desert, it would be built. If a cube needed to be taller than skyscrapers, it would rise. If the future looked impossible, Saudi Arabia would fund it anyway.
In other words, the thing that everyone said would never be built, could never be built, is actually being built. Or is it?
All does not seem well with that project.
But it is now understood that only this 2.4 kilometer section of the line is expected to be built by 2030, instead of the full 170 kilometers.
Reports say it is being dramatically scaled back. Now it is being redesigned. They want it to be far smaller. Also, the timeline for the project was initially 2030. It had to be completed by 2030, but now it's being pushed back. Reports say it could be 2040 or even beyond.
In the heart of the Arabian desert, a transformation of almost unimaginable scale is underway. A project so ambitious it seems torn from the pages of science fiction, yet it is very much real and happening right now. Saudi Arabia, a kingdom built on the immense wealth of its vast oil reserves, is making a colossal gamble, betting trillions of dollars that it can architect a future where its prosperity is no longer tied to the volatile price of crude oil. This is the story of the Saudi Vision 2030, a revolutionary blueprint masterminded by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, which aims to fundamentally reshape the nation's economy, society, and its very identity on the world stage, all while constructing futuristic megacities that defy conventional imagination. But as the glittering towers of projects like NEOM and the line begin to rise, so too do the monumental risks, leading to a critical question that echoes across the globe. Is this a brilliant act of strategic diversification, or is it the single biggest and most dangerous bet in modern history? At the center of this sweeping national overhaul is Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, often referred to as MBS, a leader whose ambition is matched only by the controversy that surrounds him, and who has consolidated unprecedented power to drive his vision forward with relentless determination. Vision 2030, unveiled in 2016, is his signature policy, a comprehensive and audacious roadmap designed to wean the kingdom off its century-long addiction to oil by fostering a vibrant private sector, boosting tourism, and creating a society that is both more open and more technologically advanced. The plan is breathtaking in its scope, seeking to unlock the nation's untapped potential by investing in everything from entertainment and renewable energy to financial services and advanced manufacturing, all while implementing social reforms that have granted women more freedoms, such as the right to drive, yet have been accompanied by a severe crackdown on dissent that has drawn international condemnation. The entire project is financed by the Kingdom's Sovereign Wealth Fund, the Public Investment Fund, which has been transformed into a global investment powerhouse, pouring hundreds of billions of dollars not only into domestic mega projects, but also into major international companies like Uber, SoftBank's Vision Fund, and numerous sports leagues, effectively using the profits from today's oil to build the foundation for a post-oil tomorrow. Nowhere is the sheer audacity of Vision 2030 more apparent than in its portfolio of mega projects, the most famous of which is NEOM, a planned $500 billion futuristic megacity in the northwestern desert that promises to be a hub for innovation, powered entirely by renewable energy and governed by its own laws. Within NEOM lies its most talked about and controversial component, the Line, a proposed 170-kilometer long, 200-meter wide linear city encased in mirrored glass with no cars, no roads, and zero net carbon emissions, designed to house 9 million people in a vertically layered urban environment where all essential services are just a 5-minute walk away. The promotional videos depict a utopian vision of life, a seamless integration of nature and technology that promises to revolutionize urban living. Yet critics and analysts have raised serious questions about the project's feasibility, its astronomical cost, and the human rights implications of forcibly displacing local tribes to clear the land for its construction. Reports have already emerged suggesting that the initial ambitions for the line have been dramatically scaled back from its original length of 170 kilometers to just a 2.4 kilometer segment by 2030, casting a shadow of doubt over whether this revolutionary dream can ever truly be realized, or if it will remain a mirage in the desert, a monument to unchecked ambition. Let's take a quick break to thank our sponsor who makes these deep dives possible. If you're looking to make your own strategic investments but without the trillion-dollar risk, you should check out The Alchemist. It's an intelligent, automated trading tool that analyzes market data to find and execute high-potential trades for you, operating 24/7 without requiring you to be glued to the charts. While we can't promise a futuristic city, users have seen consistent returns that can help build your own financial future, giving you a level of control and transparency that even the world's biggest investors would envy. Click the link in the description and use our code VISION10 to get a special 10% discount. Now, back to Saudi Arabia's high-stakes gamble. The entire success or failure of Vision 2030 hangs precariously on a single volatile variable: the price of oil, creating a high-stakes paradox where the very resource the kingdom is trying to escape from is the sole enabler of its expensive journey toward diversification. The colossal expenditures required for NEOM, the line, and the dozens of other mega projects are creating immense fiscal pressure, with the kingdom needing a high oil price, estimated by the IMF to be over $96 per barrel, just to balance its budget, a figure that the market does not always guarantee. Should oil prices fall for a prolonged period, the Saudi government would face a daunting choice: either burn through its financial reserves, take on substantial debt, or scale back the very projects that are the cornerstones of its future economy, a move that could undermine investor confidence and derail the entire transformation. Furthermore, the strategy of pouring billions into speculative long-term projects with uncertain returns, while simultaneously facing global pressure to transition away from fossil fuels, creates a race against time, leaving many to wonder if the kingdom can build a sustainable, diversified economy quickly enough before its primary source of wealth either runs out or becomes obsolete in a world increasingly turning to green energy. Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 is, without question, one of the most ambitious national projects ever undertaken, a bold and decisive attempt to pivot an entire nation away from its oil-dependent past and into a technologically advanced, diversified future, led by a crown prince determined to leave his mark on history. The sheer scale of the vision is inspiring, promising a new era of prosperity and innovation, yet it is a vision balanced on a knife's edge, where the line between a revolutionary future and a colossal failure is razor thin, dependent on the unpredictable whims of the global energy market and the successful execution of projects that push the very limits of human engineering and financial feasibility. As the world watches the sands of Arabia shift, the ultimate legacy of Mohammed bin Salman and his trillion-dollar gamble hangs in the balance, leaving us with a final, lingering question. Will the oil money of today successfully purchase the kingdom's place in the world of tomorrow? Or will the deserts of Saudi Arabia become a graveyard for the most expensive and ambitious dream in modern history? Thanks for watching. If you found this investigation insightful, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the world of finance and geopolitics, and let us know in the comments what you think about Saudi Arabia's monumental bet. We'll see you in the next one.